Howdy, my name is Holloway the 5th,
Howdy, my name is Pytel.
and today we'll be covering our litter project final presentation. Litter type and locations. Starting with our litter survey dates, which were October 3rd, 2025 and October 5th, 2025, which both had very consistent weather patterns except for the one hiccup on October 5th, 2025, that there was high tide, which did affect our litter surveying abilities. Now, moving on to our locations, which were Seawolf Parkway Underpass and Shell Beach. Starting with the underpass, this location was near a shell-covered beach surrounded by shore vegetation, which is used for fishing. Moving on to Shell Beach, this location was a coastline that is also frequently used to fish. By chemical category, carbon-rich litter was the most frequently occurring category, accounting for the largest percentage of total collected litter that you will see later in our figure slide. Now by item type, the item type that occurred most frequently was in the other category. Now these are our survey locations. On top we have Shell Beach, as you can see by the coastline and the beach made of shells. Moving on to our second map, we have Seawolf Parkway Underpass, as you can see is under the bridge next to Shell Beach.
So regarding our data trends and patterns that we noticed, most of our surveyed litter we observed was in the carbon-rich category from both under the Seawolf Parkway and along the coast of Shell Beach. The most frequent type of litter that we found was in the other category, but other than that, it was mostly a majority of plastic bags under Seawolf Parkway that came from our carbon-rich category as well.
Now moving on to our figures, starting with our first figure, we have total litter by item type, which starts with a majority of 51.8% in the other category, followed by 18.4% in the beverage, with plastic bags at 14.9%. Moving on to our second figure, we have total litter by chemical category, with a majority of 66.7% in the carbon-rich category, followed by 12.3% metal-rich and silicon, which finalizing our figure with 8.8% in the other category.
So the problem that we identified while we were surveying was the significant amount of carbon-rich litter, which we discussed earlier, and that included a lot of non-biodegradable things like the plastic bags and all the beverages, and which is a common, as we see every day, is a common harmful to the marine environment and hazardous as well.
Now for our proposed solution, we decided that we would implement a system for monitoring of beach litter to identify high-risk areas or times for cleanups and to better manage waste near the coast to help our marine organisms as well as our beaches stay clear. So our overall goal was to reduce the overall negative impact of marine litter at these very specific locations. And these are our references we used for our presentation. Thank you.